Hey, what's going on everyone? This is Chase here at Rocky Mountain. Thank you so much for joining me. Today's video is the One Industries X-297 helmet. I will say when I try this on, it's a very comfortable helmet. I really like the feel of the material that they're using for the comfort liner. And probably the biggest thing that stood out to me with the X-297 is the weight. So it's a full fiberglass shell, but in a size large, 2 pounds, 9 ounces is what it came in on my scale. This is one of the lightest helmets that I have weighed. Of all the helmet reviews that I've ever done here at Rocky Mountain, this is one of the lightest. So if you are shopping for a helmet that for you is going to be very lightweight, this is going to be a really good option. At the time of this video, the price on this, you can be right around $300. You've got multiple different colorways to choose from. Give a little 360 view here. So it does have, in my opinion, a little bit more of a European look to it. Now, I do want to point out something here as well. You notice on the back here that it's DOT compliant, but there is no ECE sticker. So I did ask One Industries about that, and I said, hey, look, most helmet manufacturers are going towards ECE. Why didn't you guys do ECE certification? And here's what they explained to me. So when they had launched the X-297, they launched it to America only. And because of that, they didn't need to put the ECE sticker on there because it wasn't being sold in Europe. However, this helmet is going to be sold in Europe, and it will be ECE 2206 certified. And so what they told me is that this is the exact same helmet that will be sold in Europe, that will be ECE 2206, and moving forward, they are going to have this with the DOT and the ECE sticker on the back. So, if you get one of these, and it just has a DOT sticker, you can know that it will also pass or does pass the ECE certification if that is something that is important to you. As I mentioned, I tried this thing on. It was very, very comfortable. We have our fit guarantee. If you get one of these, this goes for any helmet that we sell. If you don't like how it fits, you can send it back in brand new, unused condition. We'll give you free shipping both ways on your first exchange to make sure you get the size and the fit that is going to be best for you. As I mentioned, you're a fiberglass shell construction with this. You do have the Mips Evolve Core liner system on the inside. We'll show you that here in just a little bit. And another thing that I kind of noticed too when I was just kind of picking this thing up is it's got a little bit more flex, and you can attribute a lot of that to that fiberglass shell. And so One Industries, when they were designing this helmet, they felt that having a helmet that does have a little bit more flex or give to it is going to help absorb impacts better than when you have a really, really rigid shell. And as I mentioned, inside here you have your EPS along with that Mips liner system. As far as the vents go, so you've got multiple intake vents here on the mouth guard, on the chin bar. You've got a couple up here just on top of the eye port area. And then if you look at the top, you've got 2 vents here, a couple more there, and a lot of exhaust vents here on the back of the helmet. So when you couple that along with, again, just being super lightweight, there are channels cut into the EPS as well to help that air circulate. To me, I feel like this would be a good ventilating helmet as well. All right, let's get to the inside here. Well, actually, last thing, the visor. So it is a fixed visor. It's not adjustable. You've got your 2 screws here on the side and then a pin that sits in the middle. They are breakaway screws. So again, designed to break off if you do have a crash to help limit any additional torque or forces to the rider's head and to the neck. And on the inside, got your double D-ring here. I'll undo that. So you got your emergency tabs. Again, pretty common. Right here, if a rider goes down, you're trying to get the helmet off, you want to get the cheek pads out first. So they give you these little tabs right here just to make it easy to have something to grab to pull those cheek pads out. I do not recommend using these to pull the cheek pads out if you're just taking these out to wash them. Use your hands or just grab the entire cheek pad to do that. But you just got your snaps here. So I'll pop those out. Now, as I had mentioned, this material that they're using is very soft, very comfortable, moisture wicking. So you can take these out, you can wash them, let them air dry, put them back in the helmet. Get our other one here. And then for your comfort liner, again, same thing, couple snaps in the back, couple up here in the front. When you're popping out these snaps, I would be careful too. Make sure you get your thumb or your finger right up there close to the snap. Don't just grab the comfort liner when you're trying to pull that out. But again, lots of cutouts on there. Nice soft fabric. That's going to help air circulate. And then when you look at the inside, there is that Mips liner system. So we all know Mips, right? Multi-directional impact protection system. How does it work or why is it in there? It creates a slip zone or a plane in between the comfort liner and the EPS. So as I take this and I move it around with my fingers, you can see it can move in every direction. The reason for that is because when you have an impact, You don't want that abrupt stop. You want your head to slip just enough inside the helmet to help reduce the amount of rotational forces to your brain. So it acts kind of like the cerebral fluid that you have inside your brain already. So anyway, moves around just like that. Mips liner system, we've been seeing this in a lot of helmets over the years, and it seems simple, but that's because it works. And that's why so many helmet manufacturers use it, because it is a system that is proven to help, again, reduce those rotational forces. And then underneath that, you are going to have your EPS, and then it's going to be a little bit hard to see, but inside that EPS, you do have a lot of those channels cut in there, again, just to help air circulate as much as possible. And you also do have some pockets right here for a Bluetooth comm speaker. So if you are a rider that likes to use one of those, they do have a cutout location for those as well. And that is the One Industries X-297 helmet. Very lightweight, very comfortable. Mips. Got a lot of cool features. If you have any questions about it, please leave those down below. We'll help to get those answered. To grab one to see the other colorways, click the link or head to RockyMountainATVMC.com. Don't forget, we ship for free over $75. If you want to stay up to date on new products like this, get subscribed to our YouTube channel. I'm Chase, and we'll see you on the trails.